It's rumored that the PWHL could be expanding by 4 more teams as soon as next season. I obviously love PWHL and want it to expand, but why did I get a sinking feeling when I saw this tweet? Let's start with the good news, which is that regardless of what actually happens, clearly the ownership group is very excited about the PWHL and wants to continue investing in it. I cannot overstate how big of a deal this is. The women's hockey product has always been very good. This is not a new thing. But the main issue is that most capital is obviously controlled by men, and men do not want to bet on women's sports even though we know it's good. I know a lot of women's hockey fans even still have a fear that maybe the PWHL won't stick around. I know I have this fear sometimes, and this fear isn't coming from nowhere. If you look at how the CWHL folded and, how the PHF abruptly ended when the PWHL bought it out. But this tweet just makes me really excited because I feel like in the near term, it does not seem like the PWHL is going to go anywhere. So is expanding by 4 teams next season actually a good idea? I personally think the overall goal of having 12 teams is really good. I don't think they should add 4 whole teams as soon as next season. My first concern would be the player pool. Right now, the NCAA is the main development league for the PWHL. There's absolutely no doubt that the talent coming out of the NCAA is stellar. If they had to, they could make 4 more teams. In my opinion, what makes the PWHL product so good is the parity between the teams. So if you add in 4 more teams at once, that's just going to throw everything off. There's going to be another really messy expansion process. You're going to risk throwing off that parity, and it's also going to be a really disruptive experience for fans. Instead of rushing to get to 12 teams, what I'd really like to see from the PWHL is building for the long term. How can it set itself up so that it's not just here for the next 5 years, it's here for the next 100 years, and more than that, it's not just here, but is succeeding, it's excellent. Long term, I really do see things trending in the right direction, especially with the Women's World Championships being moved up to November as to not disrupt the PWHL schedule. And if the PWHL can get that US broadcast deal, that'll just make everything so much more stable. Let's get Seattle and Vancouver going really successfully, then maybe add 2 more West Coast cities like Denver and Calgary, then maybe add 2 more cities to get it up to 12 in the 2029-2030 season. That could be your Detroit and your Quebec City. Maybe they think that expanding will help them get that US broadcast deal, but at the end of the day, adding an entirely new team does require a lot of capital, a lot of overhead. It's not like it's inexpensive to just add a new team. But yeah, overall, really excited about the growth of the league. I'm really not trying to be a Debbie Downer or anything. I am really excited, but it's because I love PWHL so much that's I want to be critical of it, and I really, really, really want it to succeed.